CCD for a BROHUG. NCH gets the first highlight. Cameron Thompson, whoa, Cam. Nice look. Tyrell Packer, North College Hill, up after one. Country Day showed some flashes. Skylar Snell, skies for a bucket. But Trojans about to do this thing. Jawan Lindsay, just a little mini jump man. 18 for Lindsay. NCH gets the WIN. Trojans 4-0 at conference. That was BROHUG.
Thanks, Jorge. Thanks, Meech. You know, it is time to give the shout-outs and the props, and that comes with being a primetime performer. Nice job, Kenny Thompson at North College Hill. 22 points on the evening. One basket better. Terry Durham of Winton Woods, 24 points, 6 boards, and a nice job. Elise would be proud, the Highlander herself.
Yes.
Luke Rudy, 21 points and 7 rebounds tonight on the west side.
It's time for another Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Primetime Performer of the Week. This week, we honor Kenny Thompson of North College Hill. The Trojans cheerleaders greeted us, and they kind of got photobombed there. Kenny is a junior guard and was showing us how he scored 22 points during a win last Friday night. That was the easy way. He was a runaway winner on our vote, and Coach Miner helping him have a little fun today.
You know, he's an all-around good player. He can shoot threes. He can penetrate. He can rebound. He can offensive rebound as well. He makes everybody else around him better.
We got a real good team. Like, we got a bunch of players. We got a nice point guard, a nice center. We like good around the boards, and we all can shoot.
All right, I'm Coach Miner from North College Hill, and I want to present the Beacon Orthopedics Primetime Player of the Week to Kenny Thompson of North College Hill High School.
Coach Miner was a good player himself back in the day, and he's got a good player there in Kenny. Congratulations to Kenny and all of the Trojans out there in North College Hill having a good season.
I love the players who are so humble. He's giving the credit to every other player on the team.
But they're all good shooters.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
I love
I like
honoring them, but I also like that they have fun with it.
Yeah, they do.
They're pretty good. All right, cool, George.
All right, your top stories when we come back.
Two of the best in the Miami Valley throwing down NCH and Summit Country Day. Xavier Johnson, have a day. Number 3 with a three-point play off the glass. Summit up by 10 late first half. White Ocho feeling himself a little bit. If you wore number 3 tonight, you brought it strong. Kenny the Jet Thompson, bucket and the foul. Trojans climbing back in. Our guy Shannon Miner keeping it cool.
Hi, Coach.
And they keep coming. Anthony Mays stroking it like Bobby Ross on a blank canvas. Summit would get it done, though. 68-59. That froze.
North College Hill's basketball squad has been very vocal about doing something they haven't managed to do in 5 years, winning the Miami Valley Conference Scarlet Championship.
Yep, so far they have an excellent start. They plowed through the conference, reeling off 7 straight wins. Zach Wells has more on NCH.
George and Elise, what a great game this was, but we often look at the game within the game around the high school basketball landscape, like the unspoken competition in the student section at Summit Country Day for who can wear the most obscure basketball jerseys possible. Allen Iverson's, both at Georgetown and with the Denver Nuggets, got my vote tonight. There they are. You've got Shaq, you've got Aaron Kraft from Ohio State, a fired-up student section, and former NKU standout Shannon Miner brought North College Hill on the road. Summit can backdoor you all night long. There's the feed for the layup, and then you've got North College Hill on the attack. You've got Cam Thompson, the lefty, who can finish off the drive as he did. It was tied in the fourth quarter. But look at Summit. They went on a big-time run to finish it up. The dagger from Martin off the bounce. A 3-ball in the book. He had 21 to lead the way for Summit in a 68-59 victory. Both Summit and North College Hill are now deadlocked atop the Miami Valley Conference with identical 7-1 records in league. George and Elise, good morning. What a great game this was. But we often look at the game within the game around the high school basketball landscape, like the unspoken competition in the student section at Summit Country Day to wear the most obscure basketball jerseys possible. My vote went to the young ladies who wore Allen Iverson's, both at Georgetown and with the Denver Nuggets. There they are. You've got Shaq, you've got Aaron Kraft from Ohio State, good times, and former NKU standout Shannon Miner brought North College Hill on the road. Summit can backdoor you all night if you let him. Sam Martin connected with Alex Dolling and set him up at the rim for the layup. It was tied in the fourth quarter. Cameron Thompson, the lefty, off the bounce, can finish off the bounce. He finished off the glass, 2 of his 14. But Summit went on a big-time run to end it. And this is the dagger from Martin, whose 21 points led the way for Summit in a 68-59 victory on the home floor.
All right, thank you, Zach. You know, we were at
All access tonight with Shannon Miner at North College Hill. Good season at NCH. And a should-win home game tonight with Ludlow. Kenny Thompson about to throw it. Still a good highlight. 15 for KT in this game. Ludlow made some plays, some trouble with the NCH press, but Caleb Mitchell, a nice little player, and Nathan Wyrick, tell your family you just made the news. Well done, young man. But the headline here is another win for the Trojans. Check out the final score as we check out Jawan Lindsay, NCH by 24 points.
High school hoops, CHCA running one against NCH. Trojans coach Shannon Miller, the pride of NKU. Great passing always leads to a good look. Cameron Thompson back to Kenny Thompson, his brother, gets the bucket. NCH taking control, lots to cheer about. Later, NCH recovers the loose ball. Thompson with a nifty left-handed pass to Jawan Lindsay. Gets the lefty off the glass, and the Trojans get the win 80-61 over CHCA. More.
Welcome back to the Blitz. This week's wild card game was incredibly lopsided as New Miami made their way to North College Hill.
New Miami has struggled to score this season, but they sure do know how to vote. This game got over 73,000 votes on our website.
Crazy. Let's see what all the hype's about. North College Hill and Miami facing off. Senior Trojan guard Jawan Lindsay feeling it early in this game. He hit back-to-back threes. It was 8-0 at this point, and the route was on. Coach Miner threw it on the press, and New Miami had no answer. Lorenzo Sparks picks off the pass, goes no look to Lindsay for the 2. Kenny Thompson also getting in on the act with this dunk. We know North College Hill beat New Miami. The scoreboard picture said 100-30. Coach says it was 65-30. So hopefully one of you 73,000 voters can tell us the final verdict on that one.
Oh, it's time for our basketball insider here on the Blitz, Alex Meacham.
There we go. Glad to be back.
You got it. Yes, we are back. And listen, we've got the final weekend of the regular season. We're going to talk about some surprises, and we're going to start with North College Hill and Shannon Miner. He may have lost his hair, but he has not lost the ability to coach, right?
I know about that losing hair part. You know, Shannon, he was a tough guy on the court when he played, and his team basically embodies that, led by Kenny Thompson, who averages 17 points a game. He's got 3 kids in double figures each game.
How about Indian Hill in the CHL? The Braves have been nothing but.
In the huddle now with Clark Montessori. Tough one last night with North College Hill. Trojans are a ballin' this season. A win last night, they win a piece of the MVC. Cameron Thompson, he won a spot on the final quarter. Cam. NCH made a big run to start the second half, but Mosai Daniel, Mo buckets. Mosai did work on the offensive glass. And on Twitter last night, this got a lot of votes because Kenny Thompson is way up. Dude's blessed. But behind Tyler Mitchell and Sam McCracken had a hard time winning. Yeah. MVC, co-champs, North College Hill, they win at Clark.
That's right, baby. It is time for the Blitz Basketball Insider. We'll show him.
There we
Boom.
go.
There it is,
We're
Alex
back.
Meacham, our insider. And Alex, final weekend of the regular season. So we're going to talk about some surprises we saw this season. And we'll start with North College Hill. Shannon Miner. He may have lost his hair. He has not lost his ability to coach.
I know that feeling of losing hair.
Yeah.
You know, when Shannon played at NKU, he was a tough competitor, and his teams embody that. Kenny Thompson is the leader of this team, averaging about 17 points a game, and he's got 2 other kids that average double figures.
How about Indian Hill?
In the huddle with Clark Montessori. Tough one tonight with North College Hill. Trojans are ballin' this season. A win tonight, and they win a piece of the MVC championship. Cameron Thompson wins a piece of the final quarter. NCH made a big run at Clark to start the second half, but Mosai Daniel, Mo buckets.
Yeah, Mosai.
Mosai did work on the offensive glass tonight. Get on Twitter. Vote now for Kenny Thompson. Kenny is way up. Dude's blessed. Should that win the FQ top 3? His coach, he texted us and said, yes, true story. NCH shares the MVC championship with Summit. Great year for the Trojans. Point win.
As soon as we get the ball, let's go.
I want to get these guys up and down. I want to play as fast as we can.
North College Hill going to play fast. You bet your sweet bippy. Juwan Lindsay, layup. He had 17 points. Then it's Cameron Thompson, the Kenny the Jet Thompson layup and one. Point is, when Purcell went somewhere, they were running. Kenny Thompson jamming on the one. He had 22, but back to Cam Thompson. This is pretty. A little shimmy and shake. Try and stop that. Man. Gets to the hoop. North College Hill, they beat East Clinton 84-36.
George isn't with us tonight, so I get the pleasure of taking over this segment with our Blitz insider, Alex Meacham.
Alex, gotta do the fist bump. There we go.
Yeah, you got to do the fist bump.
I feel like I need to do some push-ups
you
or
do
something
need to
hanging
do
out
some
with
push-ups. You need to
like
bulk up a little bit.
Superhero, man. Over here, like.
Well, let's look ahead at tomorrow night's matchups. We've got a bunch of big games on the Ohio side and on the Kentucky side. But first up, North College Hill versus Summit. What do you got?
Well, it's going to be a great game. North College Hill is really going to look to push the pace and force Summit to see how their transition defense is. And then on the flip side, Summit's just got to take care of the basketball.
Moving on, we've got Indian Hill versus Taft. That should be an interesting matchup as well.
Yeah, Indian Hill has to win the battle on the boards. Indian Hill, you know, they had 20 rebounds last game versus Woodward. They've got to control.
This segment just got a little younger. George Vogel not in, but I have the pleasure of doing Blitz Insider with Alex Meacham, but we're still going to do the fist bump.
That's right. I feel like I need to do some push-ups.
You do need to do some push-ups.
Superhero.
Hit the weight room, my friend. Stop with all that cardio.
Oh, man.
In your Jordans.
Is that what it is? The Jordans and cardio?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
We got a big night of high school basketball, district play, and sectional play. First up, North College Hill taking on Summit.
Yeah, this is the rubber match. Both teams beat each other on their own home court. And it's going to come down to, I think, two things. One, North College Hill is going to really push the basketball to see how Summit plays in transition. Summit has to take care of the basketball. They can't have any bad turnovers. Sometimes bad turnovers lead to easy shots for the other team.
All right.